Okay, you go first, and that way they can't yell at me.
Okay.
Oh gosh, we got a couple. All right, go ahead. You take that one. What does it say?
I don't know. I don't have my glasses on. You're going to have to read. I can't read. Sorry, guys. I don't have my glasses on. I'm as blind as anything.
Sarah P. Sarah P. Hi, Sarah P.
Hi, Sarah.
What's your question? Great grandparents? You're two grandparents? Three grandparents.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Okay.
You were really close to one of them the most. And I do want to say it. And they walk alongside you. This grandparent really likes to walk. I want to say that. It's a female. And I really like her. She's very sweet. But her posture has never been better. She did not have good posture. I know. She's showing me. Look at me. She's doing this because she was like this. Okay? And she's telling me, don't worry. Here's the thing. Remember what I taught you. She used to talk to you quite often, and you're acting lost. And she's telling me to tell you, you know the answers. Dig deep and just lay still, and you will know what to do. Who is the grandparent that likes sweets? Got it. She's showing me strudel and coffee cake. Okay? So when all else fails, have a cup of coffee, think about it, have your dessert. But I do want to say she's with you, more than you know. Okay? Here's another thing. I'm going to tell it to you and the audience. It's very important to pray for their souls. Always ask God to bless their spirit and their souls each and every day. They get the prayers. It really helps them. As much as we need it, it helps them. Now, she's also saying about the dream. There's a dream about something, or somebody had a dream about them. So you're going to have to kind of ask. I want to say is a male who dreamt about one of your grandparents. Okay? And I want to say, I'm sorry?
Ask around.
Yeah, because that was real. They were trying, you're wearing the invisible veil. I can tell you already. Invisible veil is when you are taking it so hard that they can't come through because you're putting these invisible blockers around. So when you can make your peace with it, then they can come straight through. Okay. No.
Thank you, hon. Julia was stuck to Sarah. So Julia Daneker. Hi. What's your question as you're eating a gluten-free treat?
I don't know that I have an exact question.
Pick a lane. No, remember we said you can't just say.
Well, we had a conversation before this started.
Okay.
I really spent about 10 minutes with them.
So
we
know.
did talk about a lot of things.
Cool.
And we talked about the importance of what? Clearing our space. So do it. Everybody needs to listen to this. You need to sage. I say sage at least once a week. Leave the windows closed for 2 hours. I know everybody says, oh, open the windows. No. Okay? No. Years ago, sage came from Egypt, from the Egyptian times when they lived outside, and then the Native American Indian, where they always lived outside. So, when you're saging your house and you've got some nasty juju, you're going to keep the windows closed for 2 hours. Because that sage, you're giving it a chance to shrink it all down to nothing. Then after 2 hours, you want to open up and you want to air out, you can very much air out the debris. When people would say, I sage and it's not working, and I'd say, well, how do you sage? And then I learned by listening that they're saging wrong. That's when I put it on my YouTube, the correct way to do it, and it's made all the difference in the world. Okay?
Watch her YouTube. It's awesome on saging. And everyone should do that to their space, to their car, to their house. You know, when everything feels stuck,
Yeah.
just do it.
Do it. She's right.
You have crabby people over, get out the sage.
She's
All right.
right on the money.
Don't ask them back.
Okay.
Laura P. Laura. Ah, look at you. So this eye.
I'm really trying to question. I tried to relate. I don't.
Work, love, family. Pick one.
Can I ask you really quick, when's your birthday? I'll figure you out.
February 26th.
When?
2/26/62.
Okay. You need to stop leading with your heart.
Stop reading.
Yeah, leading with your heart. I'm going to go right to it. That's exactly what you're doing wrong. I love your heart, but it's too much and you're making wrong decisions based on your heart. You gotta go with your gut and you gotta go with your mind, logic. Pay attention, I know what I'm saying to you. I love your love, but you're wasting it on the wrong people that are taking advantage of that love. You give to takers that give back. You don't give to takers that run. So if I can leave you with that message just for you, that's what you need to hear today.
Does that resonate? Does that resonate?
Yes. Thank you.
Her friend says yes.
Yeah, because you know why? She's too humble. Heartfelt people will not see that.
Right?
It's the truth. Okay.
I see that.
Nathan S.
Nathan S. Nathan, hi. Brother, sister team? You want to? Does mom approve of your decision for next year or have any messages for all of you? Okay.
Are you going to a different school? Oh, okay, good. Yeah, okay. Well, good for you. No, be happy. Be happy. Is it a smaller school? It's a big, okay. All right, listen to me. You are such a sweet girl and you're very intuitive. So what's going to get you through this big school is really, really trusting what you're getting. And you don't need to do something that's making you uncomfortable. Okay? Yeah, you're growing though. So that part I will say. Is that your brother? Are you in sports a lot? You're really good. Your mom is with you all the time. Okay. Your mom, right? Your mom. Okay. She's with you all the time. She watches you. And you know what? When she was alive, she was your biggest fan. She wants you to continue doing what you're doing. This is going to make all the difference in the world. You're like a little star on the field. Be happy. Trust me, energetically, she's making you this good. I know you want to think it's you, but it's help with mom. But we'll take it, okay? I just want to say that, and I like that. Okay? Be happy. You're going to be good too. You're going to go through a lot of changes, but I don't want you to be afraid of the changes, she's saying. She doesn't want you to be afraid of that because you overthink things, and she's saying, don't. You know. Don't overthink them. When you overthink it, you're making it worse. You already know what to do. When you get that first message, trust it. That's the one you want to hang on to. Okay? Okay.
Awesome.
Is this one or two?
Oh gosh.
I know, they're
That's
sticking.
okay.
I'm sorry.
Tess. Well, we just got Tess.
Hey, Tess. Okay. Well, then you all right, there you go. Oh, butterflies. You see lots of butterflies. Pay attention to butterflies. Okay? Transformation. Lots of changes coming, but you're blessed with the change. I see a big butterfly right above your head.
I mean, that's crazy. Like they just
Both of them.
right back to back.
She's orchestrating all of this. You know that, right?
Right.
Okay.
She's good. Carrie. Carrie.
Hi.
Wondering if my dad has any advice for myself and my husband with our business for moving into expansion.
Carrie's expanding the
It's
business.
interesting. I keep getting lots of legalities. So make sure you're running it with the intention of the what if, and you're covered. You're not. Don't. Okay, congratulations, you're going to do fine. But the legalities, he keeps showing me lots of papers. So you need to sit there and say, okay, like check. I got this covered, this covered, this covered. Okay, this is very, very important. And he's saying, think before you leap. But all your T's have to be crossed, your I's dotted. Don't go into anything with your trust as much as your legalities being covered. All right? You had a very smart father.
Yeah.
But everything with him, he read everything, he researched everything. This was your dad. And I see him with glasses and he's looking at everything. And he's saying there's things that are going past you, don't. Circle back and do it. Business is business, he's saying. Wow.
Wow, right?
Don't leave with the heart. Don't go talk to Laura.
Wow, very interesting. I had an uncle who was very successful back in his day. He always had a string of restaurants, and he did not believe in buying anybody dinner. He said, business is business, I have an overhead. If I want to treat you for a dinner, I will take you out, or I will have you at my home. This is why he was so successful. Very interesting. Okay. You're welcome. Really, that's the way I look
I
at it.
would say you're pretty
Okay.
damn great. Rosemary LM. Rosemary LM.
Hi.
What's your question, hon?
I don't know what we were just talking about right now. I guess if my dad has a message for me.
Your father? Okay. Rosemary's dad.
Okay, let me see. I keep getting two things. He's sitting at the table. Did he drink a lot of coffee? Every day, okay. He's drinking that, but then he also liked outside. Very interesting. He's telling me to tell you, you need to be outside as much as you can. You're not. You're going to get messages that will be strengthening when you're outside. That's very interesting. He's in the car a lot with you when you drive. So I know you think about him a lot, but you think about a lot of things. And it helps to have his picture in there. When you have his picture in the visor, he will come in strength with you. This is very interesting. You don't need to keep something in your purse as much as you need it in the car in the visor. And that's what he's telling me to tell you. That's very interesting.
Got a picture handy? And throw it
You
in the
should put it on.
Yeah, you're going to.
Wow.
Elevate that.
He wants it in the visor. Because he feels that that will actually bring him more forward when you can see him, and it's going to be more real for you. And that's all you need. Very interesting. So yes, I want to say that. He's okay, by the way. He really is okay. He's saying thank you. You did a lot for him. He knows how much you loved him. Don't have any regret. You think a lot, and you think you go back and forth. He said, stop. You did everything right. Okay.
Awesome.
What's your question?
I know. Well, my grandparents, I feel them really strongly sometimes, but then sometimes I don't.
Sometimes you what?
Grandparents wondering if you.
They're there a lot
Okay.
and strongly, but then other times I feel like they left.
Well,
That's a great question. Actually, I like this question because when they pass, they usually are around us a lot, okay? And then they kind of drift off, and then you think, well, where are they? How come they're not here? They are here, but they don't want us to be too dependent on them. They want us to start getting on without them in a human, physical form, okay? And I do want to say that. I keep getting there's like a ring. Do you have somebody's ring? Is there a ring of one of the grandparents? And if you don't have it, somebody else does. Who has this ring?
Grace has it?
You have it. Oh, okay. All the energy is on it. So when you want to feel, you need to give this back to her and let her feel it for a few minutes. And all of a sudden, you're going to have a dream about them, and they're going to come in your dream. So that brings me to another thing. Articles of clothing, a scarf, a ring, a watch, a pendant. Very interesting. Loaded with energy. Good energy. Wear it. Even if it's just for a few minutes, wear it, because you're facilitating them to come. And it's wonderful, and they will. You don't have, and don't say, come in my dreams tonight, I'm watching for you. No. Just wear it and just enjoy what you're feeling. I promise you, you'll see it. This is weird. I'm going to ask you this, and I don't know why. Is there something of a tattoo? I keep getting, did somebody get a tattoo, or is somebody thinking about a tattoo?
We were just talking about it today.
Got it.
You were talking the way here about a
Got
tattoo.
it. By the way, you will get a tattoo, okay?
She's getting a tattoo.
That's fun. Mary, we just put you in. That's weird. Okay, listen, this is not rigged. This is
No, she's right. She's right. Who's Mary?
What's your question?
Oh, hi, Mary.
Okay, Mary.
My mother passed 3 years ago.
Okay.
3 years ago,
it was going to be special if we thought that she was there for like a minute, and conscious of it for a minute. And I wonder if she can tell me whether she remembers.
Okay, was she alive at this event? Okay, and you're asking, I'm sorry, I didn't get it.
So,
She was sick and you want to know if she acknowledged it.
Okay, she was sick at the event, so she wants to know if she was absorbing it, which is of course her soul.
Well,
was
I
absorbing.
think she was, but it's interesting. I think she absorbs more now because I hate to say it, when you're sick, you're not 100%. Let's face it. She was sick for quite some time. And I honestly think that it's kind of like a domino effect that I see. When she had one thing wrong, then when you licked it, she had something else and something else. And she's telling me she was very tired. Those are her words. But she is fine. She's good. She keeps showing me flowers.
so we had a second wedding. My husband and I met in our 50s, online, by the way.
Snap.
Once in a while it does.
It does work, okay.
But we had a second wedding because she had end-stage dementia, and we didn't think it was good for her to be a big wedding. And we had one in her care facility. And one moment that one of my very good friends saw was that she looked at the flower and she said, "This is the most beautiful flower I've ever seen."
She said this is the most beautiful flower I've ever seen.
And she's talking about flowers.
So there is where she was present. There you go. You see what I'm saying? We choose what we think. Don't do that.
Right.
They're going to come in a different way. Hi, okay.
So, okay, I'm an adoptee since, I was born.
You're what?
Adoptee.
Oh, okay.
My mom and my mom never wanted to meet my birth mom, but she did, like, it was in the year before she passed away, right? And she was a little angry at me, a little miffed, but they had a really good conversation. What I'm wondering is, like, I lost them both within a year of each other.
They're actually together.
I was wondering, like,
You know, it's so funny that you say that. I can understand where your adopted mother.
100% because she had two babies that had passed away, and that's why they adopted. And she never wanted to.
Don't feed the medium.
What did you say? Oh.
Don't feed the medium.
Oh, no,
I'm just waiting.
no. Well, here's what
It's her line, not mine. I'm just...
what I was going to say is I understand where your adopted mother's coming from. Because, it's very hard to share that. It's a hard thing. She loved you and you were her baby. And that was, you will be her baby always, okay? But here's the thing that I want to say about, can I just say this really quick? I want to say this, you need to hear it. You were kindred spirits with your adopted mother in another lifetime. Now, what happened, and because I can do past lives, so I just got a glimpse. Your mother lost you in another lifetime. That's why she was so protective. No, that's okay. You have to understand where this is coming from. Your mother lost you in another lifetime. We're recycled souls in new bodies. Okay, so many times we will come in this lifetime without phobias that aren't justified. Like for somebody who is afraid of drowning, is afraid of water, but never drowned in this lifetime. Where is this fear coming from? A past life, okay? This is what was going on with your mother. So she was hanging on to you for dear life. Do you understand? Okay. So she's telling me to tell you it's all good now, and she's fine, and she's very grateful to your biological mother. But it's funny, your biological mother rerouted you back to her. So you have the best in both worlds. That's beautiful. You are very special, and you are so protected and so loved on the other side.
I just was wondering how they were.
They're fine. They're fine.
How cool. So she does past lives too. She's quite the combo platter if you do make an appointment with Susan, just so you know.
Sherry Jewel. Okay.
Sherry Jewel,
Miss
what's your
Sherry.
question? Hey.
I'm kind of getting like this antsy feeling like where I want to move, but I don't know where, what, or whatever if I am. But I have potential, there's too many houses in my life. So I potentially I could buy my mother-in-law's house at a very good price, but I don't know if I want to. I feel like I might want to just go buy a house on a lake, just get out of this area.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I guess my question is, do you think I'm moving in the next couple of years?
You'll be moving within 3 years. That's a timeline. I'm getting 3 years. Within 3 years. It could be before, but the longest will be 3 years. You need, for the first time in your life, to do what Sherry wants. It's always because of what everybody wanted you to do or what's expected. I don't want you to buy your mother-in-law's house.
That was my question.
No, because it's never going to be your house. Energetically, it will always be her house. Not that there's anything wrong with that. For some people, it's good, but I'm critiquing this just to Sherry. It's not for you, Sherry. I'm sure it's a lovely home, but you're a very strong person. You know, you're a psychic medium as well, and you need to go on your own journey. You need to create that for yourself. So do that.
Because I just know, like, me and her are always like, yeah, we got to live together.
Great.
Well, and you know
I
what?
picked myself.
Water is probably very, very healing for you because of who you are.
I don't know.
But that's okay. But that's the truth. This is what's good for you. So we'll do it. Okay?
You know you need water.
Yeah. Yeah.
Nancy G. Nancy G. Nancy G. Hey, Nancy G. What's your
Hi.
question?
Okay, so who's living in our house?
Oh, you got a renter? A spiritual renter.
You know, it's interesting. Do you have an old house?
No, it's only 22 years old. I feel like everyone's living, you just hear people, I mean,
I don't think they're people you ever knew. If that makes any sense. That's why I asked, is it an old house? Your land.
yes, it's the land.
Listen to me. Here's what you got to do. Okay, listen. I want you to go to the county and go as far back as you can to find out what was there before. Before houses were built.
Before, it was farm, but where? Like what?
Yeah.
Even find what Native American tribe was in that area.
You have to find out because I got to tell you something. You have an entourage of spirits. And you know what? I mean, they can be cleared. Here's the thing. This is what people don't know. When you pass, you get the light for 72 hours. Always remember, so when it's your turn to pass, you're going to see this light. Now, it's 72 hours, not from the day that, the minute you pass at the hospital, at home, or at the car accident scene. It's 72 hours from your cremation memorial or your funeral. The light is big and it's there. But then as time goes by, within 72 hours, it gets dimmer and dimmer and dimmer. Now here's the problem. Some spirits don't want to go. Some spirits want to stay with their families. Some spirits that were murdered want to hang out and kind of help meese out their case. Okay, so then they miss their window. So here's something. Tell the spirits that they can go to the nearest funeral home and tap into somebody else's light. The light is not exclusive for anyone. If you still can't get rid of them, then you call somebody like me. But my point to the story is, that's what you do. So if they can go to the nearest funeral home and tap into somebody else's light, a lot of times spirits don't know. Because here's the difference. You've got an earthbound spirit and a spirit that's gone through the light that's been touched with God. Totally different. When you've been touched with God, you become one with God. So you have all this beautiful power, spiritual power.
And they're flickering the lights and having dances at your house.
Right.
Right.
Earthbound.
Right. Right.
Yeah.
Right. But if they're
She's
not,
right.
they're stuck. And so
Earthbound spirits are just like us without a body. Earthbound spirits, if they were mean on earth, they're still mean. See, when I
you just pray for their soul to
Yeah.
find the light
yeah, okay.
at the nearest funeral home, at the town down the road. You can be specific. We have to get to a couple more questions because they're going to kick us out of here soon. So is that helpful?
Okay.
Is that helpful?
Yeah. Does that help? Okay.
Today F.
Hello, my sweet.
What's your question? We want to get in as many as we can.
So I guess my question is, I don't feel that I'm working in my purpose.
What's your purpose?
Well, she doesn't know.
Right.
When's your birthday?
July 7th, 86.
Oh, okay, 2 things. You are a divine humanitarian. You love to help people, number 1, okay? Number 2, You need to work by yourself. You cannot be micromanaged. Number 3, pick a career that you're not going to be replaced by a machine or AI. For those people that have children, pick a profession that it's not going to be replaced. Okay? So, when you are doing something that really puts a smile on your face, dig deeper. So what I want you to do is write a list of things that bring joy to you. Never do it for the money. People always have it backwards. I'm going to be a doctor because I want to have a lot of money. No. You have to do it for the purpose and the passion. My husband taught me this a long time ago, and I'm indebted to him. He's truly the oldest soul, not me, in this house, in my house. He said, when you do what you love, the money will come. And that's what you have to do. So what you need to do is think about how you want to help people. And then you're going to figure it out. But that will be your divine purpose. Now, really quick, you are so intelligent, you're not in the next yard, you're in the next block. You come up with some great ideas. Don't tell people your ideas, people steal them. Okay? You're very welcome.
Debbie.
Hey.
It's been 4 years since I lost my honey, and I'm doing very well in my grieving process.
Mm-hmm.
And he comes a lot, and I don't remember what he's telling me.
I think he is definitely, unfortunately, I wish you did remember, but he's got lots to say about what he wants you to do. He doesn't, you are doing good, I will say that, but sometimes you always say, I wonder what he would be thinking if I'm doing this or doing that. It's not about what he's thinking anymore, it's about what you need to do. No guilt. He wants the best for you, but the decision making cannot be based on if he was still here, and that's what you're still doing. He wants you to change it up because you're going to have to change it up. It's going to have to be more to your liking and your opinions on it, and that's what you have to do. He's trying to be your coach. It's okay.
He's very strong-willed.
But he isn't anymore. But I will give him this. He's strong-willed as a spirit to try to give you that message that it's okay. Okay? All right.
Daphne Ortiz. Daphne, quick, what do you got?
Okay, so I like what you said about I own my own PR company and I love it. I'm passionate about all of my clients, and so like you said, the money will come.
Mm-hmm.
I've always, when I come across clients, I will see opportunity or products or things like that I get a little bit more interested besides just what I'm supposed to be doing for them. I have an opportunity to take over a client friend's business because she's older, she doesn't have the energy for it, and I really believe in it, but I am stalling and making excuses because I'm scared. I would still stay in PR, and obviously I'd have to get manpower.
Can I be honest with you? Get your manpower. There's going to be tons of extensions with you.
Okay.
Go do it.
Okay.
Do it.
Okay.
I'm not kidding. There's extensions with you.
Okay.
And when's your birthday?
December 20th.
Okay. I can see why you're scared. Okay? You're a people pleaser and you want everything to go good and you don't like drama. But this is going to actually wake you up a little bit and keep you on your toes. Because it's getting a little bit mundane. You know what I'm saying? You're just Okay, this is what's going to keep you on your toes, but it's going to be through this business, it's going to give you more ideas with your PR.
Okay.
Think about that. You've got a business that you're going to advertise. Think of yourself as a client.
Yes.
For people that are too nice and they can't do nice things for themselves, think of yourself as a friend. What would you tell your friend?
You're right.
Tell
What would you
yourself
tell your
that.
sister? What
That's
would you
right.
tell your best friend?
Yeah.
Right?
Right? She's right.
And also, too, for everybody here, like, your best life is a co-creation of dealing in and then spirit showing up. A lot of people are like, I'm just going to sit on the couch, and if it's meant to be, they'll knock on my door. That's not how it works, right? We have to deal in. And so if you wake up every day and say, show me the next steps for my highest good and the highest good of all involved, no matter how it shows up, help me trust it. Every day, if that's your prayer, show me the next steps. Show me, like you said, show me. Stop looking for it. Show me the next man for my highest good, Eileen, at the singles bar. I'm doing my 10,000 steps.
Right.
Show me the next, show me. Let them show you. Be that beautiful landing plan. When the plane is landing, it's not gonna land where there's chaos and ducks and, traffic. It's gonna land in a wide open field. So let everybody remember that. Be the wide open field for your highest good. That's it. Show up and show me. And I think we are being kicked out because they're turning off the lights. So with that, I will say, thank you all so much for coming. Please get Susan's card, SusanRowlen.com, JenWilder.com. We'll be back soon. Thank you all for being here, and thank you, Suze. Mwah.